Up.
Hello, welcome to GhostÉire. Tonight we're doing an hour-long Ouija Board session in a chapel of rest. Join us tonight, submit your questions, leave a comment on the post below. I can tell you another way you can contact the page, but first I'd like you to introduce you to the location we're investigating. So tonight, folks, we're in the chapel of rest. It's Samhain, it's the time of Halloween. Before we start the chapel of rest, I'd like to show you a plaque on the wall. It reads, "This church was built as a family mortuary chapel by Maurice Hussey of Carignan, late colonel of the army of King James II, at his death in 1714. His body was borne here by his 4 sons. It means it reincarnated, and this is a really scary bit, and buried at midnight by torchlight. Tonight, folks, this is the slab, possibly the mortuary slab. It may be possibly an altar as well. We have investigated this place a few years ago, but tonight we're bringing you, this Halloween, a chance to see what you might find. So, here's the contact details of how you can contact us tonight. You can go to our website, www.ghostére.net. You can email us on ghost_ére66@yahoo.com. On the website, you can go to the contact page, fill in the blanks. If you have a private message, just write in capital letters, private message. So, it might take a while for you to come in and investigate the place with us. First of all, I'd like to show you a board which we'll be using tonight, called the permission board. A board that you may be able to use yourself at home and here at the chapel of rest. Tonight, one of the team members is going to be lying on the slab for 5 minutes. You, the audience, the viewers, will witness this. And if you see anything, hear anything, taste, smell, or touch, feel anything, then come and let us know. The board we're using, the permission board. Laurie will be asking for any spirits here to affect them, to affect her. This is a planchette. This is a device that a couple of the team members will be connecting on tonight. The planchette has a dragon motif. Recently, the colours of Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Tepes, former ruler of Wallachia. So, without further ado, my name is Anthony Kerrigan. Behind the camera is Louise Cremens. Hello, Louise.
Hello.
Louise has been with us for 3 years now. A talented tarot card reader. So I'd like to introduce other members of the team tonight. First of all, Jennifer Kerrigan from County Kerry. Woo! Jennifer's been with us now for the past 9 years. Take a seat, she says. And next up, coming from County Cork, Laurie, the ghost singer. Cronin. Laurie's been with us for the past 3 years now. 2 years. And Laurie is the team member that will be on the mortuary slab tonight. Okay. So, this evening, I will show you other bits which are outside this mortuary. A notable Celtic cross, which is not too far from here, and a graveyard. The time now is 10 to 8, 10 to 9, 10 to 8 by our clock. But you can submit your questions now, and hopefully we'd be able to ask them on the talking board, the Ouija board, which will be coming up next after this. Then we'll be showing you another area, a particular spot, a pauper's grave area. Always nice there. Well, no, not as always nice. But there's one grave that stands out in particular. That's higher than anybody other grave, that gravestone that's there. We will show you that, and it has a story to it as well. But we'll reveal that more later. So before we move on again, I'm going to tell you again where you can contact us. You can go on our Facebook page. Please keep it clean and in respect for people that are around. You can go to our website, www.GhostÉire.net. You can go to the contact page, fill in the blanks. If you have a private message, just put in capital letters, private message. Our email address is ghost_ire66@yahoo.com. Tonight, folks, is Halloween. This is our Halloween special. It's the half term, and you may be on holiday, you may be celebrating it with other people, you might be just at home watching this. Tonight, the conditions here are kind of calm, there's a bit of a breeze. It's not that cold, really, which is thankful. We have people feeling freezing already.
I'm icy.
We have already experienced noises within here a few minutes beforehand, and we have investigated this place before, as I just mentioned before, and it has a kind of foreboding kind of atmosphere. You may want to ask questions in relation to this kind of feeling that's around, what type of building it is, what it was used for, who was actually put here on the slab, who was actually buried outside, who was actually with us right now. So we are coming on, I think the clock has actually stopped, or it's actually descended into staticness. So the time now, folks, is, by my reckoning, it's 8 minutes to. I'm just going to go and call out a few, show you a few other areas. So you can see me, can you? Obviously the audience. Here is the word corner. So in the word corner, if there's any particular words that come out, we've got dictionaries here that might appear on the talking board, something that might be unfamiliar to ourselves. We can actually look it up whilst we can in that meeting, in the time we can. I'd like to give a call out to a few people that can't make it tonight. To John Paul Quirk. John Paul is from County Kerry, he's been with us for the past 10 years. Hello John Paul. Kean Scannell from County Kerry. Kean can't make it tonight because of work. Hope you're not working too hard, Kean. Otherwise known as Lou Myers. Kean has been with us for the past 4 years. 4 years. Lindsay Critchley and Gemma Critchley. Lindsay, they're both from County Limerick. Gemma's currently in Norway at the moment. Lindsay's been with us for the past 2 years. Same with Gemma. Big shout out to you too. And to Sinead, big Sinead. Sinead's working in the background here at GhostÉire. She's going to be helping with any questions coming through, and hopefully she will be actually related giving the answers with what's coming up on the talking board, the Ouija board. So any letters that are coming up, she hopefully will translate it and put it on as a comment on the page. Sinead's been with us for the past 9 years, and she's from County Dublin. I'd like to give a hello to everybody else around the world, and happy Halloween. So without further ado, I suppose we're going to start with asking the permission board. We're going to start with that. Now, there may be comments that you might be putting questions through that might be a bit slow tonight because of the coverage. I'm sorry if the coverage is a bit bad. We are in a location that might have a few faults through the power. But Laurie's going to be first up, and she's going to ask the question about how she's going to be affected tonight. How, which part of the body or around her. This is the permission board, and this is where it starts.
So I'm going to be on the slab. I'd like to ask how you'd like me to be affected. I'm already feeling affected as it is. Yeah. But if you could just point it out here so that we can tell everybody at home.
What is the best way you can affect Laurie?
It
Yes,
says, take my memory for me to wander.
so that is an indication. Supposedly, I suppose, take my memory for me to wander. So whilst you're going to be on the slab, the spirit energy is probably going to be using your memory. Things might be coming through your memory that might
That they had.
all right, but
Done to them.
come to it. Now we don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll find out later there. So we're going to cross over to the talking board there. So here we go, folks. If you have any questions, please put them forward. I'm just going to go through whatever. Just going to go through. The clock is working again, folks. The clock is working again. Okay, it's stopping and starting, but I think we're on the right time. Somehow it's caught up on time. So this is the Ouija board, folks. It's from as the letters from A to Z. It has the words yes and no. It has the fathers, the Irish vowels, A, E, I, O, U. And it has numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 0. Feeling comfortable? Sure. Sorry, Jennifer's just gone to change her chair to feel more comfortable. Take the big one. Take the big one.
No, no.
Okay. Okay. Put my chair. I get the small chair. Folks. So one of the first questions I'm going to ask is what have you been doing today or previous? So what have you been doing previous? What have you been doing? Step out of the shadows and into the light, step out of the light and in the shadows. What heavy is light, what light is heavy. The time is now, now is now, and now it shall be.
I. N. T. H. E. G. A. R. D. N.
In the garden. Okay. Can you tell me, have you spoken to any of us before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you been using your voice in this area to commune with us?
Yes.
Aye. Thank you. Do you have a message for us?
I T S G O O D.
Can people see?
T O T
A L
K
It's good to talk.
A G
G
I N.
It's good to talk again.
Before I just disconnect. I'd put, just to suggest anybody's viewing there, hopefully like there, Sinead, can you message there just to say that we're actually going live? Can you quickly message just to say that we are going live to people out there? Okay, so we asked there, what have you been doing today? And the letters came in as INTHEGARDEN, in the garden. Have we spoken before? Yes. Can you use your voice to talk? And the answer was I, yes. Then the comment was, it's good to talk again. Now, before we move on, we've got a fair idea who this is. So we like to ask this person, what was your occupation?
C L E N F
O R T H E N. Clean for them.
What's that? What's
Clean for them.
clean? Clean. Okay. Can you tell me? We know who you are.
Just go and get battery.
Okay, sorry folks there, we're just having to connect the battery and there's a battery shortage there. Okay. Sorry Louise, are we good to go again, Louise?
Yep.
Okay. Can you see us? Okay. So, can you tell us, did you work close by? Did you work as a cleaner close to this chapel of rest?
Yes.
Yes.
M Y R E D C O A T. My red coat.
My red coat. Does it say my red coat?
My red coat.
Okay. Okay, we're just going to have a brief break there. 1 second. Just want you to contact your name now. I don't know if we're getting any message with the questions going because of reception. Why just go out the door for me? I'll do that. So. Okay, so folks, sorry now. Okay. So far, we're just going to ask Jen to go out of the room now because the reception's fairly bad in here. We're just going to have to find out if we get any questions coming through. And you might not be bothered in asking questions or coming through. What's that, Jen?
Oh, it's all good.
Oh, good. Okay, so you're all
Just a bit
boring at the
funny.
moment. We're boring you at the
Picture's
moment.
gone funny since I've
So we're just coming through now with just what we've got so far. So there's a spirit coming through and it says, we asked, what have you been doing today? And it replied back, in the garden. In the garden.
Just a bit out of focus.
And we asked, have we spoken before? And it said yes. It said it was going to use its voice to come forward, or we might hear it on the recordings. And now we have had recordings before here as we investigated the Chapel of Rest, and there has been voices coming through. You might know the location if you look back on the website with the recordings that we had put up in the past. The Spirit said it was good to talk again. We asked what was your occupation. They said they were a cleaner. And we asked did they work by, and they mentioned a red coat. Now, there may be, we're going to go more into this because we sort of know the type of spirit there. But if you have any questions yourself, please put them forward. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. This is Halloween. We're not going to be doing it again, so the next few days there. Please put a comment on the page or on this post. A few ways where you can contact us there is from www.ghostére.net.
Fireworks.
You can go to our contact page, fill in the blanks, go a private message, just put in capital letters, private message. So if you want to give us an email, you can go to ghost_era66@yahoo.com. Okay, so we are in a Chapel of Rest. We're going to show you a few places later. The time now is, I think it's only 9:05, so it's 8:05 on the clock. We've gone backwards in time. So I think we've got a question. No, nothing coming forward. So we're going to continue going on. Nice and clear. So we're going to continue going on with whatever we're investigating now. You maybe just wanted us to try and find out who's here. We're going to continue doing this now. So Jen's going to go on the board again. You can just do that down there. The logo has come down. Okay. So we're going to ask you. My name is Anthony.
My name's Laurie.
My name's Jennifer.
Louise.
We're going to ask you, dear Spirit, can you tell us, we're much obliged if you can give us your name.
S A R A Yes.
You get
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah.
Sarah. Okay.
Is it Sarah? Yeah.
Can you tell us, did you lie on this mortuary slab here? No. Okay.
I W A S P U T I N C L O T H S Yes. It's finished.
I was putting clothes. I was putting clothes. I have to look at that now. That specific kind of. That could be a particular herb. Is that a particular herb?
Clothes.
Cloves.
Yeah.
I know because cloves could be B-E-S. I know as well. I'm
Yeah,
just
I know what you
asking
mean,
as in a
clove.
particular herb.
Cloves.
Clove. Is this as an attire? What you were wearing? Okay, just a
Yes,
clarification.
just in case, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask you, Sarah, how did you pass on to your realm?
I S T I L L W A L K. I N T H E G A R D E D
I still walk
In the garden.
in the
What,
garden.
is it D or N?
D
D. Still walk in the garden.
N yes
Garden. I still walk in the garden. Okay, is it Sarah we're talking to?
yes very strong very
Sarah, are you buried close by?
yes
So you were a cleaner. Can you tell us where you were from on this island of Ireland? I know you weren't close by, but where were you born? Where were you created physically? Where was your ancestors from? But most specifically, which area of Ireland did you originate from?
T H E Y G A V E M E T O T H E P M
Okay, so the answer is they gave me to the PM. What does P stand for?
No.
Probably to them.
I've got an understanding where PM means for.
Oh,
Okay. What does M stand for?
Priests.
No.
You hear a lot of voices.
You can hear voices, okay. Would it be something to do with something to do with politics? Somebody gave you up to someone who belonged to politics. Involved in politics. Okay. We'll have just a little. Okay, thank you. You can rest for a minute, for a second. Jenny, do you want to check if there's any more there? Sorry, folks, with the reception-wise, it's a bit dodgy in here. I don't know how many of you are tuning in. Apparently, we're still going out live. I just want to introduce where we are again tonight. Tonight, we're in the Chapel of Rest, a location where people were laid to rest. The graveyard is just outside this archway door, towards my right. People would have been laid out here and buried. We have a plaque up here, which is just behind the Ouija, just behind the camera there. I'll read it out again to you. On the plaque, I'll just light it up there a bit. On the plaque, it says, this church of, I can't read out the name of the place, was built as a family mortuary chapel by Maurice Hussey of Carignan, late colonel in the army of King James II, at his death in 1714. His body was borne here by his 4 sons and buried at midnight by torchlight. Kind of spooky. So far tonight, we've got a prominent spirit coming forward. We have investigated this place before, and this spirit is coming forward again. It's just starting to rain here. So we asked the spirit, what have you been doing today? And the answer is, in the garden. I asked, did we speak before then? It said yes, and that it would relay their voice out to the audience, you, the viewers. The reply back was, it's good to talk again. We asked, what was your occupation? And the answer was cleaning. And he worked close by, and there was association with a red coat. Now, we sort of know, with investigating this location before, this particular spirit, that he did wear a red coat. They gave the name, which is possibly S-A-R, which is possibly Sarah. We asked something, were they buried? Were they buried on the slab? I mean, were they laid out on the slab? The answer was, I was put in clothes. And we asked, how did they pass on? And it was, I still walk in the garden. Now, there is a popular house not far from here, not far from the Chapel of Rest. It's a proper, where there would have been servants. We know of that there, possibly this spirit, Sarah, worked as a servant. I'm going to reveal a bit more later on. I'm going to show you around the graveyard, and you'll probably become more familiar with it. Then we asked where did they originate from. The answer was, they gave me to the PM. Now we know there's a particular person that might be associated with this well-known house close by, and we hope to, we'll find out more. It's got a big drip behind me. So without further ado, I'm just going to ask you how you can contact us again. You can go over to our website, www.GhostÉire.net. You can go to the contact page, fill in the blanks. Jen is actually holding up there. Jen holding it. You can go, and if you've got a private message, just say in capital letters, private message. You can leave a comment on this Facebook Live viewing. Now, it's the time now, I think it's around 9:20. The clock is stopping and going at various times. So we've got 40 minutes, people, to put your question forward. Now, it could be related to the spirit that's here, it could be related to yourself at home. There's a chance as well, you could also go on the permission board. Laurie is going to be on the mortuary slab later on. The spirit present said that they'll use Laurie's memory to come forward in. Laurie will be here on the slab, lying down on the slab by her own way, only you, the viewer, can watch. The rest of us will be outside the mortuary. So we're going to carry on again. We're going to ask a few more questions. Please, if you want to make a comment, please put one forward, or else this is the last time over Halloween we're doing it. So Laurie and Jennifer are going to connect on the planchette again. Louise is going to come back round if she can. In her own
Not
time.
falling over.
Some of us have got a cold. So we're in the chapel of S. How are you feeling, Laurie? Are you feeling good? We're a bit on and off. You okay, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Louise, you good?
Yeah.
You good? Well, nobody's asking how I feel, is it? No.
No.
Okay. We're going to get more primary to this. We're going to ask you, if it's Sarah here, is there anything we can do? Is there any help you need from us? No.
You. H.
E.
L.
E.
E. D.
D. L.
A.
S. T.
T. I. M. E. You helped last time.
You helped.
And how did we
That's-
help you last time? Just by how you feeling, is it? Or T. A. L. K. Talk, is that?
Talk. Okay, talk.
You
Just
talk to you.
Talk.
I think so.
Should I have to say hello to Jean and John Paul? Hello, John Paul. Okay, how to talk. Can you tell us, Sarah? We will be going to an area where are you buried? You said you were buried close by. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm going to cut the story short here. Were you murdered?
S. H. E. F.
F.
E. E. L. S. I. T.
Someone's asking where it is.
I. N. H. E. R.
What was that, lad?
She feels it in her. I think she's telling you where she's.
She feels it in her. She feels it in her. You
Let's
feel,
say in the area
Yeah.
that she probably got hurt. Where do you feel the pain? Is it pain?
Yes.
What?
N-E-A-K.
What was the question now? How hurt? What was the answer?
N-E-A-K.
E-N-K?
N-N.
N?
E
Yeah?
A K.
A-K.
Do you mean
Nick.
Neck? She's pain, it's not pain. Okay.
Strangled.
Just ask that
Strangled.
question. Would you see, were you strangled, Sarah?
yes?
Okay. So you're murdered. We've got a question from Jean. I don't know what it is. We're going to put it forward. Anyway, Jean wants to know, where is this happening? No, I don't know if this is the relation. You're trying to sneak, Jean, trying to find out where we are.
I think
Okay.
so.
But we'll put this forward on the talking board.
See what it says.
See what it says. Where is this happening? Because we're not saying it. Jean wants to know, where is this happening? Where are we now, Sarah? Where are we now?
I N M Y G A R D E N.
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to go up for a few seconds.
Okay. No, he's just feeling. You okay? Just a bit out the energy. Okay.
We're in her garden.
In a garden. Okay, folks. I'll continue on. What I'm going to do is probably connect on with Jen and myself. Although it should take a little second. I'm just ask a couple more questions here. You okay, Laurie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to continue on and just ask a couple more questions. Okay. So before I say, Sarah. Is the person that murdered you, are they close by? Yes. Okay. You are unable to reveal their name. Are they in communication with you this present moment? No. You okay, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Are they within this chapel now? No. Okay. Okay. Can you tell us? Obviously you can't reveal the name or anything there. Is there any other beings here associated with this chapel? Can you give us their name? Three.
Can I just ask her one question? What has your garden got a name?
B. L. A. C. K. E. Black rose. Okay. And is this what you can see around you at this present moment, black roses? No. That's just the name, is that correct? Okay. Okay, we'll have a break for a second. Okay, folks, the time now is coming into, I think it's 8:30. You have only half an hour to submit a question there tonight. There we are in the chapel of rest. How are you feeling, Laurie? Now, probably what I do now is actually go out and show you a few areas. And Laurie, you're up for it there?
Yeah.
You're up for going on the slab. Okay, I'm going to go out with Louise and show you a few areas of interest around this chapel. Now, you might be able to recognise this location, or we'll probably give the name of it afterwards at the end. You might, if you hear any noises, let us know. If you see or feel or hear anything, if you feel any taste or anything, obviously none of you have got the strength to use the permission board and see it, let us use it and see what can happen to you back at home. It's Halloween, try it out, see how it goes there. Like, you have only half an hour to actually submit that question in to say you want to do it. If you ever want to put a question on the board, do feel free. There, the website is www.GhostÉire.net. You can leave a comment on this Facebook Live page. We're coming live from the Chapel of Rest. So I'm going to go out with Louise. I'm going to go out of the chapel.
Probably take two lights.
I'm going to take 2 lights there. Louise is going to. I'm just going to pass on the question thing, just in case there's more coming forward. So, welcome to my garden. This is where I'm going to show you where we are. So we're going to lead out. You okay, Louise?
Mm-hmm.
This is the garden. I'm going to now in this location here. This location, there's crypts, there's tombs, there's various stones. You have to be careful walking around. It's fairly secluded, and the spot is it's an ancient site there. As you can see, there's crypts over there. You might be able to recognise the crypts there. Just go forward a bit more. Follow me in there, come on. Are you join us? I'm going to go through this area, the 3 trees here. There's another 2. Hope you enjoyed Halloween at the moment, folks. I hope you're really enjoying it. Positives will come and happiness this Halloween is found. Here, we're coming up to a grave, and this grave is associated with one particular person, and this particular person lived at a house close by. You may have visited it. It's a well-known estate in Ireland. There's a tomb where the graves, where the coffins were laid out, and just above it here is a Celtic cross. Now, if you recognise this place, please do. If you want to put the name up, that's more than welcome. Ireland's highest Celtic cross. I don't know if you can see it. It's Ireland's highest Celtic cross. And it's said that the legend of the person that's just buried underneath this cross was buried upside down. Now, I don't know if it's just buried like that, just a slight tilt. That could be upside down. It could be folklore. You know, it might be just hearsay. You know. So I'm going to show you something else. We're going to make our way back down. Laurie's going to be on this mortuary slab in a few minutes there by her own. Okay, you alright, Louise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Louise is just going to follow me. We're going to go quickly into here. Okay, I don't know if you can see me.
I don't think so.
I
No, they
don't know
can.
if you can see me. I have to use the torch because we're walking the graveyard and there's open tombs around there. I don't want to be falling down an open tomb.
Especially tonight.
Especially tonight. Now we're going over to another area, which is the paupers area, on one grave that stands out. The person was their tombstone, their gravestone, was erected by a particular person by a member of the family of the estate, aristocracy. Well, not aristocracy, but somebody who owned. There's a fallen tree there. Go this way. By a member of the family of his famous estate. Now it's particularly weird that this person put this gravestone up for this person who's buried in a pauper's area. Just watch your foot there, Louise. This is the gravestone. Now this stands out more than anything else. We'll be able to reveal this person who is buried here in a pauper's graveyard. It's suspicious, it stands out. I'm going to read it out to you there. This gravestone is in the memory of Sarah Reynolds, died aged 24, 1862. This stone was erected here by Eleanor, and I won't reveal the second name because it's a famous second name. So wherever you, this is probably we're getting Sarah all evening today. I've had on previous investigations, and this looks like this is Sarah's gravestone. She's connecting in strongly again tonight. We've got to go back to the chapel of rest. I don't know if you can see it there. Laurie is going to be on the mortuary slab for 5 minutes there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. We're just coming up towards the mortuary, the chapel of rest. We're going through back the door again. I will be leaving the chapel of rest. Jen's going to leave the chapel of rest, and Louise is going to carry on staying with Laurie, just to be sure. So, going back to the chapel of rest. You okay, Laurie? Freezing, okay. Laurie's in the chapel of rest, okay. Okay, we'll give you 5 minutes, Laurie.
Yeah.
We're going to be silent. We're going to be quiet. We'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay. You okay with light and Louise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you feel anything, just let us know if you can try and zone out. Okay, we'll leave it.
That's it.
for fuck's sake. If you hit the sun when pinning me down.
Tell us how you feel.
Huh?
How do you feel?
I feel like someone's
Pressing.
seriously. Oh man, yeah. One second now. That's me.
Give me the light again.
No, I have to. I feel the sun.
Pressure.
Very, very heavy.
Yeah.
No. I can't breathe.
What did it feel like?
Being someone pinning,
Strangling.
yeah, pinned, someone pinning and being strangled. And my stomach hurts now.
Do you want to go outside?
Yeah, just.
Okay.
Okay, we're back in again. Okay, I was just having a read
It's
right
still
now.
very thin.
Yeah, no problem on it. So we're going back in again there. Sorry, the lights went a bit down. There was a bit of interference there. You've got 20 minutes left, folks, to put your questions forward. It's only 20 minutes left. Then we're going to have to leave here for the night. There, we're going to head back. You know, so 20 minutes to put your questions forward to the Ouija hour. It's your Ouija hour. We're supposed to, if you have any questions to ask, please do. I know it might be because it's a different location. We're not in like a house or like that there, a Warmly house. We're in the outdoors tonight there. The coverage might be a bit bad there. But so far tonight we are getting the name Sarah. And you might have seen it with the coverage there with the photo. We were just outside there, the gravestone of Sarah. She said she was murdered, that her neck hurt. She walks the garden. The name of the garden is the Black Rose Garden. She helped. That we helped last time we ever investigated it before. That you okay?
Yeah.
You know, that she was a cleaner and she was buried, obviously with her clothes on. But I don't know if she was buried. She wasn't laid out here anyway. She wasn't on the gravestone, and she has association with a red coat. Now we know this Sarah, and we know in particular that she's very strong here. Obviously, if the gravestone's outside here. Now people say it could be our unconscious, you know, that's coming through. That we're actually bringing it onto the board ourselves. But then again, there could be the spirits unconscious doing that, you know. I'd like to just go quickly to, just on a light-hearted note, GhostÉire's Song of the Month. Okay, so the Song of the Month is Annie Lennox and Love Song for a Vampire. Now some of us have been to Bran Castle recently there, some of us took ill in Romania and didn't make the flight back, so we were a bit late coming back. But we'll have more coming up with that footage and live feed previews of the footage as well, and more into that there. We have also interesting, I think that's interesting stuff as well, coming to do with new equipment that you yourself, if you're into the paranormal, might be interested in purchasing as well. There's something we're trying out at the moment. So we're going to continue on. Myself and Jen are going to connect in, and probably like Mike, when she feels better, we'll come back in again there. Do you have a question yourself, Jen? I'll turn the light off. So, can you tell us, who did you clean for?
And the light.
No, so.
Wait a minute, I'll ask a question.
Okay.
Okay, is anybody watching on Facebook Live that you can think of what they're thinking and give us the answer to it?
Good question, Jen. I didn't even think of that. Is there any people on Facebook Live that are too shit scared to fucking ask a question there, which you can put a question forward?
Oh, we'll answer it.
We'll answer it. If they're too scared. If you understand what Facebook Live, our spirit guides will relate to you and tell you what it is. Is there a question somebody's put on their head that you can answer now? You okay?
Yeah.
Build up the energy. S H E F E E L S Y O U. She feels you. C R Y I N G. She feels you crying. I N P A N T R Y. She feels you crying partly. She feels you crying in partly. Is this with some? Is it P A? I don't know, I can't get the. I'm not writing it down. So if you can relate to that, Sinead, I don't know if Sinead can write that down for us there. Okay, is this an answer to somebody's? Right, so
Yes.
somebody on Facebook Live is thinking of this question and has got the answer.
They do this. They do what that person says it.
It's per.
They go to that place and find, and they know that that's where they go.
Okay. Building up of energy. So there's somebody on Facebook Live that goes to a location and cries. Okay, thank you. Now, we've got 10 minutes over, about 10 minutes to go. Okay. I'd like to say that we've only got 10 minutes, folks.
Pantry it is.
Pantry. So pantry goes and she goes and cries in the pantry. Okay. Okay. If it's Sarah, is it Sarah still here? No. Okay. Okay. Is Sarah gone? Okay. Can you tell us, is there a spirit here, spirit guides, is there another spirit here? It's our spirit guide. Okay, spirit guide, is there another person on Facebook Live that you might have an answer to? C L O S E T H E closed over. Is there another? C L O S E T H E poster S H E A D. What's that S? Shade, is it?
Shed.
Shed, coast to shed. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. Okay, so that's a couple of answers there to what you might be putting forward in your mind, or you're too scared to actually put forward. So it was something to do with the pantry crying, is it?
Crying in the pantry.
Crying in the pantry. There with you when you cry in
Kitchen.
the pantry, which is a kitchen.
Or
And
extra room in the kitchen.
something to do with closing the shed. So tonight we've been connected with a spirit called Sarah. If you hear or feel or see anything, let us know. Comment on the Facebook live. We're only going to be here for a few more minutes. It's getting pretty much colder here. So please do put a question forward. The cold is starting to get at us. So we were talking to Sarah. She said it was good to talk again. We talked to Sarah before in an investigation. She's a cleaner. Most probably is the Sarah that's buried outside. She was putting her clothes not on a mortuary slab. She walks the garden. She was given up to, she probably, I don't know, this could be maybe an orphan. She might have been given up to some person, a PM. Now, we have to see, I know PM stands for something that I know. Well, PM actually might actually stand for Parliament Member. Parliament Member. That's significant for this location. It's just come into my head there, yeah. And Sarah was happy that we talked to her last time. Sometimes it's good to talk in this generation of freedom of speech and, you know, letting out your emotion. It's great
might-
we're actually doing the talking.
It could be someone's name though too. PM.
It could be to do with somebody's name as well. But usually I'm generally right, Louise.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jean wanted to see where we were doing this, and we weren't obviously going to give the name of this place. So we asked it on the board, and it says in my garden. So it's not my garden. It's Sarah's garden anyway. So
Or the PM's.
or the PM's garden. So I probably actually will reveal. If you put a question forward, one more question forward, people, I will reveal the place. Just one question. Just one question, please.
Yeah, they're
Don't be
all
scared.
cowards. They're all cowards. They're all freaking out.
One question. Well, I know we're not in a warm house tonight. We're in a chapel of rest here in County Kerry. County Kerry. I will reveal the name of the place. It's got a very historic place. If you can put forward one question, maybe. Okay. So we're going to ask probably. No, it's probably us.
You got a question, Laurie?
You got a question, Laurie?
I feel very confused.
Okay, very confused. I
No,
probably
just,
you say,
did you ask, was there a baby?
was there a baby? Okay, yeah. Now that is a significant question.
that's a
because,
very good question.
Okay, if our spirit guide is here, is our spirit guide here? Yes. Is Sarah still around? Yes. Was there a baby involved with Sarah? Yes. Was she murdered because she had a baby?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
This happened at a local house here. A state house. Yes. Can you give us the year it happened?
Too upsetting, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, we have, sometimes it comes to a moment where we come in an investigation and it gets to a somber kind of moment there. Some things can't be revealed, probably with other experiments tonight there, change it around a bit and might actually find out more. Now, if you're listening back on this day, you might hear something on the recordings. Laurie was told that the spirit that was coming through would alter her memory for the chance for them to wander, so they were going to use Laurie's memory and the baby.
I also saw a lady walking around the garden.
Around the garden,
And I didn't know about any Sarah,
No.
because it's my first time here.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And I didn't know anything about this place.
Yeah, and Laurie hadn't been on the investigation.
I know, Laurie wasn't, and Louise haven't been on this investigation before, or myself and Jennifer. And it's interesting you mentioned a baby there, because the reason probably Sarah was murdered was because she had a baby pregnant by somebody of higher authority.
Somebody's husband, I think.
Husband, yeah, by somebody with high authority.
Can you ask it? Does she know who was the father? Will it tell us?
Yeah. Do you know who the father is?
Was it?
I don't think they can disclose it.
Yeah.
No,
She won't, she's
it won't be disclosed. Now, it might be disclosed at a later date. Folks, you have about 3 minutes left, and then we'll come to shop. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you where this place is. So we're just going to go back on what's been said before again. So it's the spirit of Sarah. She said she would communicate with her voice tonight. She says, now it is a graveyard around there, but it could be also mentioned that it's a garden, you know. She's in association with a red coat, and she, we talked to her before. She is murdered and fixed. She feels it in her, like she still feels the pain, probably in her. Now, and the pain might be associated with her neck. Now, we have had the spirit before there was a recording in the investigation, and we have had a voice coming up. Now it's starting to get more windy here, the wind's busting, it's really starting to get windy, it's getting colder here. You have about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left to put a question forward, or we might shut up shop now. So, yeah folks, so I'll just give you one last detail of this place, so I'll just show you the location. So this place is, I'm going to reveal the place to you. No, actually I won't, because I won't do it. Okay. So this church, blah blah blah, was built as a family mortuary chapel by Morris Hussey of Carrinan, late Colonel, in the army of King James II. At his death in 1714, so about 300 years ago. His body was borne here by his 4 sons and buried at midnight by torchlight. Folks, this is a mortuary, this was a chapel, the rest. I'd like to thank Jennifer this evening for helping us out tonight. Jennifer, my wife, is back proudly healthy again. Laurie, who's come down from Cork, another valued team member, and Louise, who's behind the camera. And obviously myself, and you, the audience, for tuning in, although you might be a bit crap at asking any questions, but, you know. We'll let you off anyway there. So I hope if there's a few you enjoyed it, and I hope if you're tuning in again, you enjoy it again there. So sign off. Au revoir. Goodbye.